you want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Build it and they will come. This is a New Jack City, homie. Turn up your sound component wherever you are right now.
We jack up the volume, we'll be able to tell what you had for lunch.
The next hour is going to change everything you think you know about building your business, starting your business, and raising the money for your business.
Show me the money!
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Reg.A Money Show. This is Ron Costa in the Reg.A Money Studios in Las Vegas, all over the iHeartRadio network with Miguel Dotris. Miguel, how you doing today?
I am doing outstanding and improving, Ron. And as I said, the world of Reg.A has been turned upside down, right side up. The world of the NHL has been turned upside down, right side up. Everything is going crazy in the world. I think the next thing you're going to start seeing is flying pigs, Ron, the things that are happening around the world. You know, starting with the Golden Knights franchise team, introductory season, making it all the way to the finals, taking the Capitals, everything the Capital has back and forth. It's just a great series. And then, Ron, some of the biggest news to ever hit Reg.A dropping with President Donald Trump taking care of business all over the place. I mean, it is huge. It's just a great time to be part of Reg.A and Reg.A Plus, baby.
We are going to be breaking serious news today on a Reg.A Money Show. So anyone who's listening to this right now, I'm telling you, this is the reason why you listen to our show here. Miguel, is this the biggest news in quite some time for Reg.A, I believe, right? We're about to break to our audience. Right?
This has to be right up there, Ron. I would think that this would be, we were excited when we had crowdfunding, when we had, a lot of the legislation coming down, regulations coming down from the Securities and Exchange Commission, and they were going back and forth with the crowdfunding and the different provisions of the Jobs Act. But I cannot believe what has happened. This has to be right up there with the second biggest news of it's a turning point, Ron. Literally, yeah. It is a turning point. And guys, and you're hearing it here on the Reg.A Money Show with me, Miguel Dotres, and Ron Costa. We have dedicated our shows to bring you guys the most current information in regards to what is going on with Reg.A. And now, when the industry gets flipped on its side, Ron and I are here to tell you what this is going to mean. What this is going to mean not only for startups, not only for new businesses, not only for all the people that have been contemplating Reg.A for the last 18 months, but what this means to all the public market, all the companies around the United States. What does this all mean? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Ron. It's just going to be huge. And I'm telling you, as the things start to stack up and people start to save the Reg.A Money Show on their favorites, and they register, and they listen to one of the many platforms that has syndicated the Reg.A Show, because all these syndications have realized that what we have going on here is current, it is important, and it's actually changing the future of companies, future of investors, and it continues, Ron, and it continues.
Yeah, and speaking of syndication, Miguel, just to change the subject real quickly, we put our show up on Spotify, and they were going to get back to us as far as putting us on their system, and they still haven't done that, by the way. I can't believe it's taken this long. We're hoping to get on that platform as well. I'm sure we will eventually. It's just that it's taken a little bit longer than we expected. But once we're on Spotify, boy, that's just going to be a huge audience as well, listening to the Reg.A Money Show. I mean, it's like Reg.A. Would you bet on Reg.A? A year and a half ago when we started this show, the Golden Knights of Vegas and the hockey team didn't even exist. They were going off, Miguel, in September, I believe, 500-1 to win the Stanley Cup. 500-1 odds. Can you imagine just betting $10 on that? Why didn't we do that? We could do our own Reg.A. Right?
Yeah, of course. Hindsight, my friend, hindsight. But exactly, 18 months ago, nobody knew about Reg.A, or only a few people knew about Reg.A. Nobody knew about the Golden Knights, and look what's happening now. It's the exact same thing. It's almost a parallel of what's going on. From nowhere to the Stanley Cup, from nowhere to New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, that's true. And being here in Las Vegas, I'm taking the Golden Knights as a kind of like an indicator of the Reg.A market, only because we live here, only because we're Golden Knights fans, and the fact that nobody expected anything out of it, and even downplayed it a lot, just like people are doing with Reg.A. We hear a lot of it. A lot of people saying Regulation A+, they don't like it or whatever. There's always problems. But the way this market is heading right now, and some of the news, again, we hate to tease you so much with this news, but this is really going to change the entire landscape of Reg.A, in my opinion, and I'm sure you share that opinion. Miguel, should we get to that news now, or what should we do? Should we take a break, or should we get right into it?
Go ahead, please. No, let the listeners know. This is why they tune into the show, Ron. This is why they come week after week after week to listen to what we have to say, because we have the relevant information. Go ahead, hit them with it.
All right. Well, it seems like, Miguel, that Reg.A is going to be available to basically every company out there, people on the stock exchange, existing companies, reporting companies, etc. And this is just huge news. The act that was, what was the act called? I believe it. Do you remember what it was called specifically?
Absolutely. It's called the Economic Growth, Regulatory Relief, and Consumer Protection Act, Statute 2155, enacted into law and included key legislation expanding Regulation A to the SEC reporting companies. What that essentially means, Ron, is any SEC reporting company can now take advantage of Regulation A+ Tier 2. Let me tell you something. If you think that Reg.A was on the sidelines, it is now playing in the NHL Stanley Cup. It is now World Series. This is what we're talking about. It's no longer standing on the sideline anymore. Reg.A has now taken the center stage on a major Broadway production, baby. This is what we're talking about. If Reg.A opened a casino on the Strip, it would be the hottest and the biggest casino right now.
Because of this act.
Absolutely, Ron. This is now given Regulation A validity to every single publicly traded company. What does this mean? We're going to break this down, Ron. We're going to break this down when we come back from the break. We're going to break this down, what it means to Reg.A, what it means to startups, and what it means to the public markets and the public companies that are currently reporting now, and what the ramifications have for this. Because this is big. Because this has been this line to get this approved has been towed by a lot of the Republicans in Arizona, and really spearheaded by the OTC group. That's the guys who handle OTC markets. And I'm going to explain to you why that is, and what's going on there, and why some of this stuff is going on. But you guys have to continue to stay tuned if you want to hear the implications and the ramifications of this groundbreaking regulation and laws that have just been enacted by Congress and the President and the House of Representatives. This is just incredible, and you're hearing it here first on the Reg.A Money Show with Ron Costa and Miguel Dotres.
Excellent. Okay, we'll be right back, folks. Reg.AMoney.com is the website. Hold on, we'll be right back at you.